Man, we gotta wait for folks to join us.
You know we do, right?
Man, this is
you know we do.
Good.
So man, this is gonna be good. So much stuff going on today.
So folks, you need to share this and like it quickly. Bring some folks on here.
Yes,
we're about to talk about something that's important. Everyone you know need to know about this ASAP. All right, so let's do the same thing I'm telling you to do because it's so important. You gotta share and like it, of course. Make sure you're sharing.
I'm doing it now.
Yep, me too.
I'm starting to catch a cramp in my foot.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
so what's up,
God.
man? How you doing?
Oh my goodness.
Hey family, how you all doing? Make sure make sure you all tune in and say hello to us. We definitely want to. Hey Karen, how are you? Karen is watching.
What?
No, you're.
Oh,
Karen.
okay. I gotta say, man, she better get to work. I'm just playing.
Folks, I want to talk about something that's so important. You know, we hear this all the time.
Yes.
That buying a house is an investment. You heard that all the time, right?
All the time. I'm gonna catch up. I'm gonna catch up.
Cool.
So no, yes, we do. We hear this all the time. That
yes.
hey, one of the biggest investments most Americans will make in their lifetime is going to be their home, and they put the word #investment. One of the biggest investments. So today we want to have a discussion about that.
We need to.
And I guess the question is your home really an investment?
Yeah. Hey. You know, I gotta say hello to people, right?
Hey,
Judith,
go ahead.
How are you? Hey, Karen, how are you? Hey, yeah. All right, go ahead. What was your question?
I forgot. No. So everybody's saying that your house, buying a home is going to be, for most Americans, their biggest investment.
Right.
#investment. So the question becomes, or that we want to explore today, is that true? Is your home your biggest one? Is it an investment?
Well, you know, that's one of the biggest lies, right?
Okay.
That the federal government and the banks created. They've been telling the American people these lies forever. They tell you, listen, you need to buy a property, which sounds great. You know, people want to buy a house, but then they tell you you're gonna get a tax deduction.
Okay.
And that's the reason why a lot of people are doing what? Are buying homes because they want to get a tax deduction.
Okay.
And then the new thing that the media and a lot of financial advisors tell people is you're going to use your house to build generational wealth.
So, okay, let's talk about that. Yeah, go ahead.
So the problem though is, first of all, you're getting a deduction on an interest rate, right?
Right.
Because the banks are saying, okay, we'll give you $300,000 to buy this property, and you're going to pay interest on that amount. And the government is saying, listen, you pay interest, you're going to deduct it in your taxes.
Okay.
But it's not dollar for dollar.
What do you mean by that? Because
so if I'm at a 30% tax bracket, and I give the government, the banks interest, I paid interest $100. Just using that number.
Okay.
That means I'm doing what? I'm only getting deduction on $30.
All right, well, let's talk about deductions in general with new administration and new rules.
Oh, he got rid of that.
So a lot of stuff that we are saying is a benefit for owning a home as an investment doesn't really exist anymore, or it's been adjusted.
He got rid of the home deduction thing. But let's, because still, even with that, a lot of people are still doing it. And the reason I'm doing this video is because I had a gentleman, 62 years old, came into my office, and right now he's currently renting. Paying about $400 a month. Has a good job working, but he's renting somewhere. And he wanted to buy a house. And I asked him, why do you want to buy a house?
At 62
years old.
62 years old.
He said, well, I want to build wealth. I said, no, but you can't build generational just by buying a property. He's like, well, I want to buy a house. And I said, but you understand, by you buying this house, you're going to now pay utilities yourself. You're going to pay all these other stuff. I said, why don't you just build your wealth by investing your money instead of buying a property, and then have all these expenses that come with it. And the deduction is not a dollar for dollar deduction. Correct. Now, I wouldn't have a problem with it if it was I put $100 in, I pay $100 in interest, and I deduct $100 in interest.
Okay, and that's not the case.
No, that's not the case. So it's like you're giving $100 and you're getting back $20. That's it. How long you gonna play that game?
That's a lot. That's a lot of money.
Big time.
There was a study, and I you know what? The next time we get together, maybe I can pull it up, where it was showing that buying a home for everyone doesn't mean it's the right thing to do for everyone.
No.
And they did this comparison with somebody in their income bracket renting,
right,
and being able to divert their funds to something else versus buying a home and all the maintenance and stuff that go along with that.
You're right. And another thing people don't think about, the equity in your home does not belong to you.
Okay, where does it go?
It belongs to the bank until you either sell the house or you refinance.
Okay.
If you don't sell the property, that equity is not yours.
Okay.
If you don't refinance and pull that money out, that equity is not yours.
Not yours. Okay.
You know who gets it?
Who?
Somebody like myself that have a lot of cash. When you run into a financial bind, then I become a superstar on TV saying I flip properties.
You helped someone out, right?
You don't help them.
You don't help
because
them out.
they're suffering. They can't pay their mortgage.
Okay.
So I come in as an investor and I buy that property and sell it off.
So someone is
and
going
then
on
I get on
downside.
TV and talk about how I'm a superstar in flipping properties.
Okay. So there's even though there's like it seemed like a win, there's also a pain. Somebody had to lose in order for someone to win. Somebody had to lose. There's not really a win-win situation.
And so many people have been getting into. I want to be in. I want to get into real estate business to flip properties, and they don't even understand all the other downside that comes with it.
Yeah.
I actually had a young lady that I was talking to a while ago. She and her husband. And guess what? They have properties, but now they got to get rid of all those properties.
Okay.
You know why? Because they're not making money. They're upside down.
Okay. And taxes.
Yeah.
You know, that's another business as well. People they're putting bids on tax liens because you can't pay your taxes.
There's opportunity for people that got cash.
So, okay, so you got somebody coming up and they're saying, hey, I want to buy a home. I mean, obviously buying a home is good for some people.
Dylan said he just had that conversation.
He did?
You should already have money before you get into problem. Of course, Dylan, that's so true. You should have money set aside to make sure, you know what? And that's a good thing you brought up because so many people don't understand. And if you want to buy property and get into the landlord business, you need to, first of all, understand the rule of the land. The landlord and the tenant rules.
Right, the rule of the land.
The rule of the land, yeah. You gotta know the rules.
Let me write that down.
Write down. Yeah. Because there's some states that the tenant always wins. You can't kick them out. They'll live in your house for free.
Especially in DC. DC is a tenant-friendly environment.
That means you, the landlord, gotta keep paying that rent until that person gets out.
Right.
And some people are experts in renting and not paying rent. Because they know the rules of the land. So they could move into your spot and stay in there for 6 months for free. And and then worst case scenario is wintertime. You definitely know Georgia ain't gonna kick them out.
They're not gonna kick you out. Not, especially like I said, if you have property in DC, you are pretty much stuck in that situation. They can be in your house for another year or two.
Right.
Even though they should be out. The courts are not going to put them out.
No.
Because they want to do what's best for the tenant.
That's right. So, folks, the most important thing, always remember this. Your house is not investment. You cannot create generational wealth just because you bought a house. Unless you're making money in that property. That's when we call it that.
So, now, that's another thing. So, now you're shifting from when does the property become really an investment is when it becomes an asset.
When you're making money.
So when that property is making money for you, then it becomes an investment.
Yeah, that's when I like it.
Okay, all right.
If it's not making me no money, I don't need it.
Okay.
At the same time, if you have equity sitting in your house, man, take it and run.
All right, so I'm going to bring somebody in that we both like, Grant Cardone.
Oh, okay.
Now, he made a statement. I don't know if you remember. He made a statement about real estate. He said, rent where you live and buy where you rent.
Right.
Because you're buying it as an investment property then because it's making money for you. But he's not saying necessarily that you have to, where you live at, that you have to buy that. Right. Just have it, you just pay the rent on that.
Right, and he has this concept on that.
Yeah,
yeah. I mean, some people could do that, but my take is this, you're going to live somewhere. You're going to need to live somewhere. You can't keep renting, right?
Right.
But at the end of the day, especially if you have kids, right? You got to figure that out. But again, everybody's different in situation.
Wow.
It's different. So you got to make sure whatever it is you're going to do, just don't look at your house. Whatever house you're going, just look at it as a place to live. It's a house to live in. That's it.
So we had some about having money beforehand. So what do we do, in this office? What do we do to help people with?
So one of the great things that we do is help people get out of debt and pay off their mortgage. Pay off their mortgage and allow it fast.
Which will free
because
up more money.
My thing is this: why don't you keep that deduction yourself?
Gotcha.
So if my mortgage is $1,000 and I'm deducting, my interest, let's just say it's $500.
Right.
Well, I want to keep the whole thing instead of getting a deduction on that.
Okay.
So the quicker we get you out, so you could start saving that money on a monthly basis and putting it to build your wealth for your future.
Okay.
The better.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. I'm kind of fidgety in my chair, man. First you gave me the baby chair.
First of all, man, check this guy out.
Yeah, I'm doing something different today.
African attire, I love it.
Man, I was in the office the other day, and one of the colleagues here said, "Hey, we're all from a different country," and he forgot I was sitting there. He forgot I was from the U.S. So I'm blending in well.
Yeah, man, I love it.
So today I came in with my outfit on.
Love it.
Hope y'all like it. I'm flossing. Is that what they say? I'm flossing a little bit.
You are.
So
like
Wakanda, man, Wakanda. Ever since Black Panther, man, I've been looking for my outfits.
Well, we have the real Black Panther in here. So you don't need, that's a movie.
All right.
It's all right.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Because, I'm like, well, who? Oh, y'all need to ask the question, well, who's Black Panther in the office?
All of us.
All of us? Okay, okay.
I
was like, who's playing Black Panther?
Yeah, we are, man. But no, for real, folks, at the end of the day, just to be serious, we got some event coming up a lot. And what we're doing all across the country.
Yes.
So we have one going on in Chicago. Let me tell you. So if you're in Chicago, you need to check out my girl, Stacy Daniels. She has an event in Chicago, Illinois, and it's going to be in October 17th. It's a Wednesday, just from 7 to 8:30 p.m., and she's doing it at the Stony Island Avenue in Linwood, Illinois. So make sure you go. You could go on Eventbrite if you're in the Chicago area and check it out. It's a free workshop. Folks, you got to go out to stuff like this because it's so important.
It's free.
First of all, it's free. I mean, do you all want us to be charging you money to learn about how to get out of debt and get rid of Mr. Interest? You're paying all this money in interest rate, in taxes, to the federal government.
Right.
I talked about on a video where I talked about so many people don't even have trust in wills, and then they die. The federal government comes in and scoop up and take 50% of your asset. Now, think about while you're working, all the taxes that you're paying. We could show you how to minimize your tax bill and also get rid of Mr. Interest.
Yeah.
So we're doing that workshop.
A couple of events coming
in
up.
October, and then I'm doing one in Dallas, Texas.
Right.
And one in Houston. We're going to be doing one in Houston as well. I'll give you all the dates but Dallas is September 15th, and we're doing it at the library. So if you're in Dallas area, make sure you go register right now on Eventbrite, and I'm gonna put a link right on this.
Yeah, I was gonna say let's put those in the bottom.
It's at the Eric Johnson Central Library in Dallas, Texas. Saturday, September 15th at 10 a.m., 10 to 12. And I'm gonna share some other valuable information that's gonna help you a lot. And then we have one here locally.
Yeah, we have one here locally. So if you're in what we call the DMV, that used to be where I got my cars, registrations and stuff like that. But now that's DC, Maryland, Virginia area. If you're in the area here in Greenbelt, we have one this Saturday, September 8th. Again, another free event, debt-free, tax-free. We're going to put that link right here below. So if you want to come on out, matter of fact, I invite you to come on out and spend some time with us. And we're going to go through reducing your debt and retiring tax-free. And it's on the house. We're just trying to educate our community.
We have to, man.
This is our community service type events, and we need to do that. And so, come on. I mean, when you look at the numbers, trillions and millions of dollars in debt, and so this house should be packed. And every event across the country, it should be packed on the people trying to get this education.
And we're looking for financial advisors. So if you're out there, you're looking for an opportunity to be able to help your clients. Because think about it, your clients can't save money. Because what? They're maxed out in debt. How are they going to save? Right. You're talking to somebody about applying for their financial future, and they're telling you, well, all I can give you is $25 or $50.
Right.
How is that going to help them for their retirement? And you already know the federal government is working hand in hand with the banks to keep the American people broke, because at retirement, people are saving money in this 401k account that's going to be taxed.
Right.
And then you can't touch it. You're going to get penalized and all this other nonsense that the government do.
Right.
But guess what? There's other alternatives, and we're going to teach you those alternatives because you need to know it. So, folks, that's all we just wanted to do. I mean, I'm good.
I'm good. I like the part when you said about if you're in the financial service industry as well. If you want to
contact us.
Yeah, come on out.
I mean, contact us so we could get you in our circle. You know, we have the best compensation plan in the country. Remember that. So our company is American Classic Agency and Lago Financial Services. That's our organization. You know, and we're doing it. We're getting it done all the time. So, you know, follow us. You know, I know you got a YouTube page. Yeah.
I'm put more stuff is gonna go out on YouTube, and we're just gonna start sharing some of the stuff I'm putting out, some of the stuff Douglas is putting out. Just trying to cover all the bases. And hey, Douglas, I want to thank you for coming out again today, man. And spending some time with us, man. Really appreciate that. What are you seeing out there?
Judy said her video froze, but don't worry, you get the.
Hey, don't worry, get a better system or what? No, I'm just playing, Jude. I'm just playing.
But check this out. Thank you so much for tuning in. We'll catch you next time. Again, follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. All right? Thanks.
All right, y'all. Take it easy.
Bye-bye.